I've spent 20 years documenting wildlife crime and the destruction of our planet. And I have to ask myself, does every species have to be extinct before we wake up? What will we say to our children when all the forests are gone? What's going to be left for them? Our society has shaped us into the generation that will be remembered for the destruction of nature. Unless we change. My name is Paul Hilton, and I'm a conservation photojournalist. Everybody needs to understand what is going on. And I like to think my imagery and my work presents the truth. All these species we coexist with, there's just not the exposure they deserve. There's not enough people doing what I do, and it's more poignant now than I think it ever was before, because so many species are at a tipping point. It's either we save them now or they're gone. I've obviously seen the most beautiful places on the planet, but I've also seen the worst. I've seen humanity at its worst. One of the very earliest assignments I had was to cover bear bile farming, and to this day people are still not aware of it, but it's still going on. There's over 10,000 Asiatic black bears stuck in these crusher cages where they drain bile out of them every day for bear bile liqueur and shampoos, and it's the most cruel practice I've ever seen, and to this day I've never seen anything like that. How can anyone sit there and expect things are going to get better when every day we're cutting down more trees, we're pulling out more fish from the oceans, the amount of death and killing for a moment in our stomach on a daily basis it's actually beyond words. It's all about the demand and the consumers. And I believe if each one of us steps up, it can be a huge difference as a collective. It's make or break time. And right now, the best thing we can do is really look at our diet and think about what we're consuming. When you sit down to have a meal, what's on your plate? How did it get there? How much suffering happened for you to have that moment? And that is the biggest question I think everybody needs to ask themselves. There is always things to appreciate. Nature gives us solitude, nature gives us clarity, nature gives us so much. Every day we have a choice on how we spend our dollars. The choice is really yours, and that is very powerful. It's time to act.